Hi everyone, my name is Justin and I'm a lieutenant here at Weisenberg Volunteer Fire Department in Lehigh County, Pennsylvania. As you may or may not know, this week is Fire Prevention Week, and it's a time where all of us in the fire protection community like to take some time to talk with the people that we serve about fire safety. Now, with COVID going on right now, unfortunately we weren't able to do any in-person events. However, we wanted to put together a very quick video to bring to you 4 really quick points that you should remember when it comes to fire safety in your home. So the first point we're going to talk about today is the importance of working smoke detectors in your home. Now, working smoke detectors in your home can increase your chances of survival in the event of a fire by 50%. It's extremely important that you have working smoke detectors on every level of your home. And not only is it important that they work, but it's also important that you test them, usually on a monthly basis. That's the recommendation. You use the test button or read the operating manual if you have an alarm system, and give your smoke detectors a test to make sure that they're working. You should also make sure that people in your family or in your household understand the noise that the smoke detector makes when it's in alarm mode, so that they understand that they need to get out of the house. It's probably the most important thing that you can do is to make sure that you have working smoke detectors. Another thing that you want to do is, if you have battery operated detectors, make sure that you're changing the batteries in them twice a year. We usually recommend that you change the batteries the same time that you change your clocks for daylight savings time. The second point that we're going to talk about today is the importance of having a home safety plan that includes a fire evacuation plan for your home. You should go through your house and make a little drawing of your home, each level of your home. Draw the rooms, draw the location of the doors, the location of the windows, and think about, how would I get out of my house quickly if there was a fire? Some special attention you want to pay towards would be children or elderly folks in the home, or folks that may be disabled and not able to easily get out of the house. You always want to make sure that you have at least 2 methods of getting out of a particular room, be it a door, a window, or other. Not only is it important that you actually have a fire evacuation plan, but that you practice it. It's not enough to just make the plan and then set it and forget it. You might want to practice that plan when you're changing the batteries in your smoke detector twice a year. You want to make sure that people know when to get out of the house, which should be as quickly as possible. You want to make sure that you have a rally point or multiple rally points outside your home so that your family members know where to go once they get out of the house. Now, it's very important that once you are out of your home, you never return inside the home for any reason. Close the doors behind you as you're leaving if it's safe to do so. And once you are out of the home, use your cell phone or a neighbor's phone to call 911. But it's really important that you emphasize getting out of the house quickly is the most important thing that you can do. The third talking point I want to talk about is cooking safety. Now, cooking fires are the leading cause of house fires in the country at this point in time. So it's really important that we spend a little bit of time talking about cooking safety. So a couple things you want to think about when you're cooking is to make sure that you kind of keep flammable equipment away from your cooking appliances. If you're cooking with oil or grease, you want to make sure that you have a lid nearby. Never put water on a grease fire. All it's going to do is spread that fire and make it worse. You also want to keep an eye out for kids and pets, and to make sure that they're staying away from any active cooking going on, just to make sure that they don't burn themselves, but also to make sure that they don't necessarily knock anything down and cause something to catch fire. So these are some things that you want to think about when it comes to cooking safety. And the fourth and final tip that I want to bring up in this video is the importance of heating appliance safety. Now, in the Northeast, we're getting colder and colder as we head into the winter, so we tend to anticipate some chimney fires and some heating appliance fires that happen as we start getting into this time of year. It's a very, very common occurrence in the cold months. So you can do your part by just doing a couple quick tips to make sure that you're staying safe when you're operating heating appliances. Now, the number one culprit in heating appliance fires are actually space heaters. Make sure that you keep at least 3 feet away, like a 3-foot zone around your space heaters for kids, anything flammable, anything that could potentially catch fire, or anyone that could potentially like knock over a space heater. You want to keep the area clear at least 3 feet. You want to make sure that you're using heaters that are approved by Underwriter Laboratories or another certifying agency. You also want to make sure that you're not using extension cords to utilize your space heater. You want to make sure that you're plugging it directly into an outlet. Now, if you have a chimney, for example, one of the things that's really important is to make sure that you're getting that chimney inspected and cleaned on an annual basis. You want to make sure that everything's getting cleaned out inside your chimney so there's no dangerous buildup of combustible material that could start a chimney fire. If you have a heating appliance such as a propane heater, an oil furnace, you want to make sure that those are also regularly inspected and maintained before the heating season, so that way if there are any deficiencies, they're being resolved before there's an actual fire or an actual problem. So again, we just wanted to give you a really quick video with some fire safety tips to think about during this year's Fire Prevention Week. And we really hope that you are safe and that you have a great fall and winter season. So again, I'm Justin with Weisenberg Volunteer Fire Department, and we hope that you stay safe. Thank you.